What is going on, everyone? It is Thursday night, Wheels for Warriors USA Pro Cup. Getting ready for back-to-back nights here at Michigan. We were here last night in the Ellswick Esports Rising Stars Series, but now it's time for the next gens. It's time for those Cyber Thunder Racing League pro drivers to come out here in the next gen, and it is elimination night in the second round in our playoffs. Tonight, 5 drivers are looking to continue to advance. Only 3, though, will go to the final round next week in Vegas for a shot to be one of the 3 champions over 3 different divisions. It has been a fun season here with the divisions and the team battling. It is pretty tight points that we're going to get into in a minute. Like I said, we are back-to-back here in Michigan, 85 laps tonight. Hearing the fuel run is about 28 to 30. Most might try to stretch that, or maybe even split it in half a little bit and see if they can get 2 stops in if we stay clean and green. But the one big factor here tonight is going to be tires. Hearing that if drivers you are competing with are going down pit road, you do not want to stay out too much longer. Those fresh tires can mean a lot, so you're going to want to find your way down pit road as fast as you can. We saw that last night. Some drivers stayed out and then had mishaps on pit road, and that cost them. So we're going to see what's going to come in here tonight. I think they have 5 total tires. I might be wrong. Might be only be 4. But we're in store for a good one under the sun here in Michigan. And right now we are 26 drivers strong for tonight's race. If you're joining us in the chat, live timing is pinned in the chat, so you can always join in, see what I'm looking at from a timing and scoring perspective. You can edit, you can add it. Make sure my headset stays on this time. It keeps dying on me. Might have to plug. I think. How about this? Is it? Am I in? I'm in. I think we got iRacing back. All right, audio's back in. We plugged in the headset. The USBs were freaking out for a moment. It's not one thing, it's another. Let's look at our points coming into tonight. Let's start with Division 1. These are the team captains. Cody Richardson picked up the win last week, so he's already locked into the final. You see right now, Cody Meadows and Dave Sanders are above the cut line. Carter Lawson and Kyle Nadeau have got some work to do tonight. Carter Lawson only 1 point out behind Dave Sanders. Kyle right now, though, is a little bit further back, so he's going to have some work tonight. Right now, though, he is top of the timing board. So don't count him out. He can potentially still get it done here tonight. He learned a lot of things last night watching those Rising Stars series and see what he can put into practice tonight. Let's move over to Division 2. See Jerry there leading the way, 1 point lead over Justin Horton. 2 points ahead of Stephen Mio, and that it is still pretty tight there. Ed Jurgen, Eric Anderson had missed, I think, last week, had to take the provisional, so he's going to have some work to do here tonight. He is here, though, currently 5th in the timing board. But like I said, he's going to have work to do, so we'll keep our eye on Eric tonight. And then over in Division 3, see David Rogerson is here. He's got a pretty good lead. Dan Keene, Corey Sherman. Last night's winner, so looking to go back-to-back here tonight, if possible, is Corey Sherman. But on the outside looking in, real close, Paul Turner and Jeremy Flanagan. So a lot of things can happen. We're going to keep our eye to see who are going to be the championship three from each series. When you think about it from a team's perspective, it is only an 8 points difference between Cody Richardson's team and Dave Sanders' team. So Crash Test Dummies and Man Down Motorsports. Let me look at the teams here. Man Down, Eric, Daniel Keene, Andy Cork. So Man Down is fully represented. Is Crash Test Dummies tonight. Crash Test Dummies also fully represented tonight. So team battles also up for points. Four minutes left here in this opening practice before we head into qualifying. Looking here, Matt Hall out on the track. He'll be one of our in-car drivers. Spy on him. Where is he? There he is. He's got Kyle Nadeau right behind him. You see Kyle right now on the top of the timing board with that 38.9. Corey Sherman, last night's winner, 38.99. So those two real close. Leroy Kolmanitz is right there. It is a very tight group here in this opening practice. First all the way down to 12th is pretty much only separated by a tenth. 2 tenths. Matt here focusing. Drivers meeting is going on right now. Also got a couple other in-car here tonight, but they are not out on the track right now. As soon as they do, we'll pull on their in-car cameras. Let's go get Matt off the screen. Cody Richardson right now, only 8th in practice, but we've seen this all season long. Cody Richardson kind of holds his cards back a little bit, I think, during practice, and then come out, we'll qualify, put on a heater, and get up towards the front. And then it's all about if he can get in that clean air here tonight. That was the big story last night in the Xfinity, was trying to get that clean air. Steven Music is out on the track in that 09. There he is, hanging out. How about this? If you're wondering, hey, I'm only hearing Chris tonight. That's right. Partner in crime. Mr. Mike Stiverson is going to make his return to the track tonight. He wanted to run Michigan, so he's going to be out there tonight. Now, if he wrecks early, though, we're going to be pulling him in. He's going to be hanging out with us. But right now, he is going to be one of our drivers here tonight. He is currently 10th on the timing board. Woo! A little bit of wiggle there. Paul Turner, Cody Richardson, they're all going to get in the wall. Don't want to do that during the race. See Cody still trying to catch it. Still trying, and then it'll finally lock it down. When we look across these divisions, again, Cody Meadows right now is second. So the battle is going to be Kyle Nadeau and Carter Lawson. Carter is out on the track. There is Carter. He's a little bit closer than Kyle. So Kyle in Division 1 is the one with the most work to make it above that cut line. Eric Anderson's out. He's 5th right now, still on the board. He's also the one with the most work right now. He is 19 points back from the cut line. So that might be a win type only scenario for Eric, or some bad luck to come to some of the drivers in front of him. But we got under a minute left. We're going to step aside for the Stars and Stripes, and we will be right back with the 2-lap, 5-minute qualifying here in the Wheels for Warriors USA Pro Cup.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Qualifying underway, front row, Kyle Nadeau, one of the first cars to come out last night. Looked to have been the first lap is where the fast lap was. The second lap, we saw some drivers slow down. We'll see if that will continue over here in the next gen. It is a packed field. Everybody coming out trying to get their qualifying laps in early. 5 minutes goes by pretty quick. You see Kyle there riding that wall, trying to build as much momentum as possible. I think this is what he was talking about last night, maybe doing that for the opening lap. I think Joey Sainz did this last night. So we'll see how well that's going to translate over. So that means Kyle here is going to be a 2-lap hit, and anticipating the second lap to be the fast lap right up on that wall. Everybody is out putting in a qualifying lap right now. We're going to stay with Kyle, though, because he is Division 1. Probably needs to win here tonight. As times are starting to come in, we can see here a few drivers total difference. You can see there Mike Stiverson at the top of the board with a 39.3, Kyle with a 39.7. That's the difference of running that top line to that bottom line. Cody Richardson, though, just went fastest. Now Dave Sanders just went fastest in the first sector. Now Chris Lett, so It is real close as Kyle's going to come across for the second lap here. What is that going to do for Kyle? It is going to only move him up to second. Cody Richardson's going to go to the top of the board. How about last night's winner? Where does Corey come across for his second lap? Not going to improve. Let's watch Carter Lawson here. He's a driver as well below the cut line. Dave Sanders is going to move to second on the board. Jerry Isaacs is in third right now. I think Carter just got to the wall, so that's going to burn that lap. So he's going to have to reset here. Joey Sainz is resetting. All right, so Matt Hall reset. They're all resetting on me. Let's see if Carter's going to get another shot at it here. 2 minutes left. Can he put anything, or is he going to be starting on the back row? I think Matt Hall as well is back there. New driver to the front, though, sneaking in. 85, Daniel Keene's going to go to the top of the board. Dropping into the ones, a 39.19. 2 100s faster than Cody Richardson. He's going to slow it down. You see Leroy out here still getting some laps in. Wonder if he'll do a practice pit entry potentially here. And that is what it looks like. Getting that practice in during qualifying. Coming down, don't hit the water barrels. See in the chat, both Matt Hall and Carter Lawson are going to make up that back row, hit the wall or spun in both laps. So no qualifying time for those two. And I think that's going to then basically seal the deal here for qualifying. Daniel Keene going to be on the front row. Here comes Gary Bowman back out. He's currently 15th on the board. I think these are just some practice laps here. Probably doing a pit entry and a pit exit style practice. What team is Daniel Keene on? Where is he? Man Down Motorsports. Talk about the points battle from a team perspective. The front row is going to be Man Down Motorsports. The second row is going to be the Crash Test Dummies. How about that? They are only 8 points apart in the championship, and they're going to be making up the front 2 rows. The battle is on. There's only 2 races left. Here comes Gary. Very, very hot entry here. Locking it up right as qualifying is going to come to an end. Going to get everybody gridded up here, and we're going to pull up our starting lineup. There we go. That's a good one. All right, let's pull up our starting lineup here in the Wheels for Warriors USA Pro Cup. Front row, Man Down Motorsports. Daniel Keene on the pole. Cody Richardson will be starting right next to him. Row 2 will be Crash Test Dummies. Dave Sanders and Jerry Isaacs. Northern Empire Racing still showing up here in row 3 with Chris Letts, and there is the broadcaster, Mike Stiverson, starting in 6th position. Behind them, row 4 will be Kyle Nadeau and Justin Horton. Row 9, Anderson and Cody Meadows. Last night's winner, Corey Sherman and Joey Sainz, will round out the starting top 10. We keep working through the field. Row 11, Bob Rogerson and Garrett Johnson. Wait, no, my math is all wrong. Not row 10. How about this? 15th, Gary Bowman. 16th, Leroy Coleman. At 17th, it's going to be Neil Hale, Crank Bell in 18th. And then now row 10, Stephen Meoke and Andy Cork. It is late at night for me. Wow, math is hard. Right behind them, Stephen Music, David Rogerson, Paul Turner, David Gainforth. Then rounding out that last row will be Carter Lawson and Matt Hall. And it looks like Dave Sanders has missed the grid. Dave Sanders will be starting from the pit. So you wonder if that is by design. No, he did make it. Okay, it wasn't showing him in there for a minute, so he did come out. Wow, okay, he must have just Just barely made it there because, yeah, timing and scoring was not showing him as gridded there for a second. But he rolling out of pit road as quickly as they can. It's one of those you want to get out as quickly as can, but also save a bunch of fuel and save your tires, so don't want to press it here. It is a long pace lap, so they got plenty of time to catch up. See the tail end here still on pit road as the leaders are coming out of turn 2 on to the backstretch, so yeah, plenty of time. I think I even saw our division director hanging out in the field. There he is, Crank Bell. Daniel Keene is going to elect to start on the inside row for this initial start. Last night we saw the leaders always take the outside lane. And we made it to turn 1 last night. Let's see how far we can get tonight. I have faith. I think we can get farther. It looks like everybody did catch up. Yep, so the field is moved up. Pace truck almost wanting to cut through the grass and to come down. Daniel Keene is going to lead him. Barney will control the start. Green is out, and we are underway. Good start from that inside lane. Chris Letts and Dave Sanders are all right there. Here's what Daniel Keene is seeing in his background. Make it out of turn 1. Moving up through the gears. Here comes Cody Richardson, though, on the outside. And he is already locked in. Dave Sanders is going to come in behind for third. Jerry trying to hold off. There's Mike Stiverson. So no real change in your top 6. Top 7, they're starting to move up a little bit. Kyle Nadeau is falling backwards here. He is already down 2 spots from the start of the race, but it is a long way here, so it might just be saving some tires. We saw a lot of that last night. Drivers saving early. Late runs. You can see on these runs here, I think everybody is in patient mode right now. No real need to press. Spying on Corey Sherman, last night's winner. There he is. Currently up a position, but has Cody Meadows to his inside, so those two are battling. See up at the front, Mike Stiverson looking underneath. Has got Justin Horton right above him. Justin Horton, if he can complete this pass, will be up 2 spots. You can see kind of him and Chris Letts running a little bit higher of a lane. Ooh, big wiggle there. Mike, Justin's going to rub the wall just a little bit. Justin's got Eric Anderson to the inside. I don't think Justin picked up any damage there, but yeah, Mike got a wiggle. Okay, coming back here, we're still side by side too. There, Johnson's right there. Cody Richardson and Dave Sanders are side by side. So Dave Sanders here pressing the issue. Jerry's right there. Up at the front, Dan Keene loves it. Oh, they might have touched right there almost. That got close. I see Kyle back here trying to work that top shelf now. He's still down 3 spots. See Jerry there underneath. Dave trying to help push. Justin Horton and Mike Stuyvesant still door to door. I thought Corey was going to take him 3 wide there for a minute. Starting to get 2 by 2. It is only lap 6 of this thing, and they are getting it turned on here early. Oh, as they are going to connect this time, Justin Horton is going to slide around. Caution's going to come out, but it doesn't look like Justin Horton hit anything or hit anybody, so that's the way to do it. But that was some close racing. Justin Horton's going to come around. Yeah, it looks like him and Mike kind of got tangled, but look at that. Everyone able to avoid. Justin able to stay off the wall. Oh, that's way too far up. What's my chopper look like? Is that closer? There you can see coming in. Oh, yeah, it looks like they were just close side drafting there and got in the rear corner and went around. So we'll see what that one's going to shake out as our first caution of the night is out. I don't see anybody coming down pit road. Go live. Let's go in on Stuyvesant here as they are coming down pit road. What do I know? I think this will be a lot of fuel, though. I don't anticipate. Kyle Nadeau is going to stay out, though, and pick up a bonus point for leading a lap. Going to work different strategy, but he has to tonight. He knows he is on a completely different schedule than everybody else. He has to be aggressive. Daniel Keene's going to bring it down. Oh, they are getting tires, so maybe... What do I know? See if anybody does 2 tires here or just fuel. Chris Letts is just going to go fuel. A whole bunch of drivers going fuel. Here they go off of pit road. I see some 2 tire. I see fuel and then a bunch of 4 tires. Everyone working a different strategy. Kyle Nadeau's going to stay out. Stephen Mioch is going to stay out. And Matt Hall stayed out. Everyone else pit behind them. And then it is a mix of 2 tire or just fuel. Talked in the pre-race how important tires were. Justin Horton is coming out, so he might have had just a little bit of damage. Got repaired. Where is Mike Stuyvesant's car? Let's zoom in here. See any damage on his car either, and he had just a normal pit stop. Right now, Justin Horton is all the way in the back. He was second place, only above the cut line by 4 points. And I think the lights are going to go out. Kyle is going to go to the top lane as the leader. Yep, lights are out, so we're getting ready to go back at it. And I don't see anybody fading to the back here. I wonder if Justin did. I think Justin is in the back here, so I wonder if he maybe did pick up the end of the line penalty. Paul Turner's going to come down and get some fuel. And I think Andy Cork is no longer in the server, so Andy Cork is out. I know there are some storms rolling through. But front row, Kyle Nadeau going to take the outside lane for a restart here coming on lap 10. Man, I thought they were going to be mellow and save some tires and fuel, but 6 laps in, they were making all sorts of moves and shaking it up out there. On the nose, Stephen Mioch on the front row. Chris Letts, Matt Hall right behind him. Then there's Dave Sanders and Cody Meadows. So a whole bunch of drivers moving around. Matt Hall up 22 spots by not coming down pit road. See the pace truck get out of here. tire spin. Chris Letts, really, even with just getting that fuel. How about Miok, though, with the start there, has a really good run. Kyle's going to try to drop in below here. But now Miok on the point. Gary and Dave Sanders running that high lane. Cody Meadows is right there. Gary's going to take the air off the nose. Oh, Matt Hall and Dave Sanders are into it big time on the wall. And more are going to get collected in it, I think. Dave Sanders is going to slide down. There is Mike Stuyvesant. Oh, and that's heavy damage there. Oh, it looked like heavy damage. Oh, he does have some pretty good damage. I think that rear is broke. I think Dave Sanders is going to be in the pits for a while here. Not what he wanted. He was only 1 point above the cut line. Does this open up the door? Yeah, look at that rear end. It is shifted around. So second caution of the night here. We saw Dave Sanders and Matt Hall. Oh, yeah, right there coming out of the corner. And then Dave's going to come down and collect Stuyvesant. Bob Rogerson or David Rogerson got into it as well there. Mike Stuyvesant. Dave just kind of shoots off the track. Oh, yeah, that's heavy contact. And Stuyvesant's even going to get the wall. Oh, big contact there for Stuyvesant. I wonder if we can go further back here and see a view of this. Dave Sanders, Matt Hall. Oh, they just connect there. So tight racing. And that's going to put Matt Hall and Dave Sanders into the wall. Everyone down here getting damage repaired. Justin Horton able to come back out. Bob Rogerson, he has got damage on his car, so huge playoff implications here. There is Matt Hall. Stuyvesant on pit road. Dave Sanders is still out. But I don't know how much longer he can last. I mean, the car looks like it's going sideways, but he's still out on the track right now. I mean, what's this look like from Joey's side? You start to wonder, is Dave going to come down and just try to get some damage repaired here? He is not. He is going to stay out. He knows he is on that cut line. He's not going to be any bit of fast, though. But Stuyvesant's still on pit road. Paul Turner's going to come back down, top off the fuel. Matt Hall is able to come back out, get the damage repaired. Bob Rogerson is back out, so we'll see how long Stuyvesant hangs out in the pits for. But they are doubled back up. Miok now to the outside lane. The two early cautions here in this race. Similar what we saw last night, and then it kind of mellowed out, and we had some really great racing. So we'll see what we can get here. Said it is cut night, so everybody's got it turned up just a bit here, trying to make the final round and race for a championship. Dave Sanders is back here with heavy damage. If you're Corey Sherman, you're going to try to get around him as much as possible. I mean, that rear tire looks like it is halfway into the corner panel. Pace truck is getting out of the way. Look at Jerry on the back bumper of Meoke, ready to go. Green is back out. Meoke with a really good start. Kyle's going to tuck in right in front of Jerry. With a run here, is he going to move or is he going to sit in? I think he's going to sit. Go to the inside here. Does Jerry have an opportunity with Kyle side by side? Look at, I don't know how Dave Sanders is holding on to this thing. I wonder if he's just hoping for like another early caution here. But, I mean, his car is bobbing and weaving all over the place with that damage. Going to go backwards here very quickly. Up at the front though, Jerry was unable to get it done on Kyle, and now that opened up the door here. Here's Cody Meadows. Jerry's sliding up just a little bit. Oh, he catches it though. Ooh, that got close. See in the background there, everyone shuffling around. Harry Sherman taking us 3 wide in the background almost, it looked like. Pole sitter Dan Keene is down 8 spots. That's him in 9th position right now. This battle though, Frank Bell and Cody Richardson. Cody's going to get around. Ooh, Chris Letts and Cody almost saying hello to each other right there. That got close. They're trying to slide down just a little bit to block the run. Cody's going to squeeze up behind. Right in between, how about that? Frank Bell and Chris Letts now are a battle. Yellow is out on the track. I see Leroy Colbinett sliding around. 3rd caution of the night. Leroy looks to be the only one, though, I see sliding around. What happened to Leroy here? Looks like Leroy and Steven Music actually. Oh, looks like Leroy didn't know he was there. Came down, got into him. Oh, Neil Hale's going to get into it there, into the wall heavy. Neil Hale is on pit road. He's got heavy damage. Dave Sanders is looking forward to this. He's going to get some damage repaired. Matt Hall's coming back down to fix some damage. What do the leaders do, though? Do they come down? Do we see any of the front group here come down? Stephen Meoke and Kyle Nadeau have not pit yet. Here we are, lap 19. A whole bunch of them pit behind them in lap 7. Right now, track position is showing to be key, and being in front is kind of keeping you out of an early hornet's nest here. Looks like Meoke is going to come down. Is Kyle coming down? Kyle's going to come down. Jerry is going to stay out. Oh, look at everyone else playing games here. They're going to come out. So mixed bag, but Jerry, Cody Richardson, and Cody Meadows are going to stay out. I see Corey Sherman, Dan Keene, Eric Anderson, Joey Sines are going to stay out. Meoke, Kyle Nadeau are on pit road. Chris Letts, Crank Bell. One working all sorts of different pit strategies. So now your top 8 here. Last pit lap 8. 9, 10, and 9th, 10th, and 11th pit, lap 11, lap 12. David Gameforce stayed out. He pit lap 7, and then everyone else is going to come out with fresh tires here. Maybe they did have 5. Sherman, though, last night's winner. Here he is, up 7 spots in 4th position. Dave Sanders back on pit road, still getting that damage repaired. We'll see if we can see a shot of the tire, because that thing was all sorts of sideways. Mike is still on pit road, damage repaired. Neil Hale on pit road. Leroy is coming out of pit road. Neil's been on here for quite a minute as well, so some heavy damage to his car. And Mike Stiverson, who I see has snuck in. He's not in the car anymore. He's in the booth.
In the booth. Yeah. I'm not running for anything.
Yeah. So what were the early laps like, though, Mike? Looked like here the draft and big runs for everybody, but 30 air, and then everyone trying to work the side draft, and it's not working in anybody's favor so far.
Yeah, no, yep, and that's what I was doing there when Justin went off my nose. I watched the replay, like, who cares, but he came off the ball a little, and I was there. But, I mean, man, you couldn't have fit a piece of paper between us. But that's the only way to keep it, in this pack, to keep it going. Once it breaks out, I think if they can get a long tire run in, and then it'll separate, that'll change. But as long as everybody's doing these pit strategies, and we're in a pack, that's what we're going to see.
Tell you, pitch strategy, Mike. I know you were probably watching this out while you were seeing if you could get yours repaired, but we got like 19 different pitch strategies going on right now. We got people at the front who pit lap 7. We got a group of the top 10 that pit lap 11, and then everyone behind them just pit lap 19. You name it, they're all trying it here tonight.
Yeah, might as well. So 2 tires aren't that bad. We're about 10 laps, but I only tested it after a full tire run, so. Like, I know Jerry only took 2. I don't think Cody Meadows took any. Joey probably took 2. So those guys had 7 laps on their left sides and then took 2 on the right. I don't know, Chris. I don't know.
I don't know. Well, I just did a little shot of Dave Sanders' car. They at least got that left tire fixed. I don't know how he was racing out there with that thing halfway through the quarter panel.
You don't need left sides.
Nah, that's irrelevant. Here we go. Back to the green. Into the restart zone. Jerry now gets a decent, really good start here. Cody Meadows is going to move up in front of Corey Sherman, leave Cody Richardson all by himself down below.
Yeah, I'd watch Corey and Cody Richardson. They both took 4 tires on that lap 7 caution. So.
Yeah, Cody Meadows has not. I don't believe he was still just fuel. He has not taken tires yet. This late, I probably would have taken some tires.
Agreed.
He's a dirt guy. He likes it slipping and sliding around out there. Cody Richardson, though, is going to get by on that inside line and set his sights. Oh, he just slide chopped Cody Meadows big time. And Cody's going to try to do the over-under here. Mike, you would think it's 10 to go.
It is. It's always 10 to go.
It's always 10 to go.
It's 10 to go somewhere.
Cody Richardson with a run here down the backstretch. Is he going to get around Jerry? He's already got a win on the season. This is for team championship points. Only 8 points separating Cody's team and Jerry's team. It's really Dave Sanders' team, but we're going to say it's Jerry's since he's in second.
Yeah, and I want to say Andy Cork disconnected, so that's going to hurt. Is that Cody's team?
That is Cody's team. Yeah, I think. Well, we know he was talking about how there were storms rolling in.
Yeah.
How about Corey Sherman? Last night's winner, back up 3rd position, up 8 spots.
Learned him some stuff last night.
I asked him if there was a couple of things he learned, and he said there were a few things he's going to bring with him here tonight, and it looks like it is working.
Yeah, you know, from practice, I noticed, you know, if you push really hard the first 10 laps, you're going to see quite a bit of fall off. If you can just hang on and kind of take it easy on your tires, it pays dividends later in the run on these cars. So we'll see who can do that.
We'll see. We were talking in the pre-race. If we do see a clean and green run here and we see some pit strategy, if you're battling with somebody and they come down pit road, you do not want to stay out much longer. You almost want to answer the call instantly to not give them that advantage with some fresh tires.
Yeah, for sure. It's second and a half of fall off is what I was noticing in practice. So that, I mean, that's significant. Just one lap of that is a big gap on the racetrack.
Justin Horton and Paul Turner. Paul Turner up 13 positions right now into the top 10. That's early for Paul to be in a top 10 run right now. He's getting it done. Mike, the one driver I've been watching all night here tonight is Kyle Nadeau. He's going to get a little bit of a benefit right now with Dave Sanders having that issue earlier, but he was significantly below the cut line, almost to where he might have felt he needed a win here tonight to advance.
Yeah, I didn't look at the points coming in. I know he was talking about needing to beat Carter and Cody Meadows, I think. Who knows? I don't know. I quit paying attention to those guys.
Here's Carter right here, so they are right by each other. And yeah, if two drivers are going home, it might be Dave Sanders and Kyle tonight, as Carter still had a 7-point lead over Kyle and only was 1 point back from Dave. So that early caution here did play some playoff implications. Up at the front, though, same story, Mike. Cody Richardson, 3 second lead.
Yeah, you know, if these guys were smart and wanted to gang up, everybody else would park it and let Kyle get into the playoffs, because I think he's got the best shot to beat that 64.
So next week, Vegas here. How about this, your pole sitter and Cody Meadows. Cody Meadows is falling back here. He's back to 6th. Going to follow even more here. Looks without taking those tires. Ooh, a little bit of wiggle there. Looked like him in the 19 might have said hello for a second. They look to be a little bit more stretched out at this point. A little bit more tall. As I say that, Corey Sherman to the inside of Jerry. Can Corey get around Jerry and start the march and chase down the 64 and go back to back? It's been a while, Mike, since we've seen a driver go back to back.
Yeah, I mean, that's a monumental task in front of him there. To knock that 64 off, but if you just run into him,
you know, it could work.
Problem solved.
Another one up here in 4th right now, having to work strategy and be very aggressive. Eric Anderson, he is 19 points back from the cut line in Division 2. Here he is running in 4th, but I think he also might be one that was I need to win to get my way in.
Yeah, Eric was fast in practice too. So.
Now he's pretty close to Andy Cork though, so hopefully he doesn't get bit by the internet bug. 3 wide on the front stretch here. Cody Meadows in the middle, Carter Lawson, Garrett Johnson. Woo.
Yeah, Cody on those old tires, it's showing up now.
100% is. He's still stuck in the middle. Almost got into the wall there. Jerry is starting to rebound here, or Cody Richardson might be saving some tires just a little bit. The gap is down to 0.2 of a second. 1st through 5th separated by less than a second right now, but you can see all of them right there on the front stretch. Daniel Keene, Eric Anderson, Corey Sherman, Jerry Isaacs, and the leader, Cody Richardson.
Hey, watch out for that 85 car. Obviously, he put it up there on the pole. Looks like he's got a pretty good hot rod tonight. Dan might get up there and challenge his teammate, his team captain.
Carter just got into the wall in the background. It might be, and that's really good for their points, if you will. Then get 2 to finish up in the top 5. Or even you wonder if he can get up there. Does Cody let him go around and pick up the win and secure 2 drivers in a championship?
Well, we know Cody likes to win, but Cody's a pretty smart racer, and I guarantee he would, if it came down to it, he would just go ahead and let them have the spot so they could both get into that championship. Cody likes championships. That's not fun. Don't do it.
Garrett, Joey Signs, Justin Horton were 3 wide. They're heading into 1. They got it sorted out coming out of 1, out of 2. On lap 32, the leaders last pit lap 7. We do have some caution laps within that, but I would say, Mike, it's like only maybe 5-6 laps away from pit stops.
Yeah,
for this.
You can be really aggressive on your pit entry here too. So I'm interested to see if anybody loses it coming in or speeds, because I mean you can really enter late.
I forgot I was still in qualifying mode. 33 laps in, Mike. I'm still in qualifying on the scoreboard, just showing best times. We got the gaps up now. The racing's been so great. I just missed out on it. 3 wide once again. Justin Horton, Carter Lawson, and Kyle Nadeau. So this middle group keeps finding themselves 3 wide here.
Kyle got out of it there. Didn't want to go through the corner 3 wide.
About this front group, I'm seeing a lot of cars put some dust up there on that wall out of 2. They are flirting with it.
Yeah, it's especially late in the run. You know, it's you've got to wait on that throttle a lot in 1 and 2 to be able to get back in and not hit that wall. And you run that top line a lot, you're going to burn that front right just a little bit more, and you've got a little bit less room to catch it. 3 wide.
3 wide, yeah, 3 wide again. This time Kyle in the middle. I don't think he's going to let out of it. Carter on the bottom, going to go full send mode here. Oh, Carter and Justin Horton go door to door right there.
Meok is pushing the 97. 19 and 14. Whoa.
Are they 4 wide?
4 wide. Is this Daytona?
Oh, you can see Crank's trying to get out of it. Meok was there.
Oh, that's
Oh, if anybody in that group there was the 20, we'd be under caution.
I know. I don't lift.
Carter's trying to take it 4 again. He had a run to the outside, got out of it, thought better of it. Justin in the wall. Oh, they are. There they are. Crank Bell's going to slide around right in front of Cody Meadows and Chris Letts. Oh, man, right when we were coming to caution, or probably to pit stops, caution's going to come out. That group was getting aggressive with it, and it finally caught them. Cody Meadows, oh, that's heavy damage. Again, huge implications for Division 1 here. Oh, he's going to stay out. He don't want nothing to do with it. Now you wonder, Mike, does this put everybody back on the same cycle from pit stops? Does everybody come down?
I'm looking 18 laps is the shortest somebody's been out, you know, so you've got to go. You gotta. All those games at the beginning, wiped out.
Wiped out, yep. All right, so we're going to keep our eye here on the leaders. I'd imagine they're all coming down. No games this time. Although maybe if you're Jerry, push Cody Richardson, give him a speeding penalty.
There you go.
It's not a waivable flag.
Nah.
Somebody will learn that.
Somebody do it.
Oh yeah, everybody coming down pit road. Cody Richardson going to be leading them down. I don't like that camera at all. Here we go. Hey, look at that 20. It's sitting right there.
Yeah. Just trying to get in somebody's way. He slid through.
Oh, he did. We saw that last night, too. Cody Richardson sliding through the box. Trying to be aggressive on that pit entry.
See if Jerry can get out in front of him.
Here comes the race. Let's go to the cone
he's
camera.
I think
Jerry got it. Yeah. Yeah, Jerry got it. Jerry back to the point. All right, let's go back. Let's see. 9,000 pit stops to sort through. Let's watch the action on the backstretch here. All right, so yellow's already happened. We're going to go the old school way, Mike.
Yep. We need like a chopper cam or something. That's not it. Oh.
Kind of looked like Carter came off, and then here we go. Crank's going to come down right into Cody. And Chris Letts. Oh my God, can I find the chopper in time?
No.
No, all right.
You're right, though.
Oh, yeah, it looks like they were Carter maybe trying to get around Justin Horton, and just, it was tight racing back there, and then, Cody Meadows.
Where's Meadows?
Where's Cody? Where's Cody? Yeah, he's still in the pits. Who knows? Here is his view. Trying to go low, and then he's probably going to say the 14 got off the brakes because it looked like Crank was locked up and then got off the brakes for a minute to try to catch the car so it didn't just slide into the wall, and Cody Meadows was right there. But here we go. On to the restart. Jerry is going to start on the outside. Cody Richardson to the inside. Dan Keene. Mike, you're talking about it. He's got pace. He's right there in that top row, and Corey Sherman right behind him, or right beside him.
Yeah, this should be interesting. I think that 85 is really fast tonight. So we'll see. It should be fun. No side drafting, guys. Don't do it. I tried it. It doesn't work.
Cody Meadows, though, I think, did he put it on the hauler?
He did.
Oh, that might be taking him out. That might be the end to the H Championship run. The way this race was going, I might have just gotten that damage repaired and come right back out.
Yeah.
But we saw Joey do that in Division Division 3, and all he needed was like 1 or 2 laps until he got it done. But here we go, back to the restart, coming to lap 40. Almost to the halfway point.
Harry again with a really good start.
Really good start there. You can see Corey all over the back bumper at Cody Richardson.
These fresh tires. He gets pretty loose, Chris.
Watch
You guys are going to have to just be careful.
Corner exit. I don't see anybody sliding around. Look to be pretty safe. Here comes Cody Richardson, though, to the inside. It's a really good run down the backstretch. Power move into 3 and 4. Gets around Jerry. Cody Richardson back on point. Daniel Keene got around Corey.
I'm Jerry at this point. I just kind of stay in Cody's tire tracks, try to stay in his draft, and save as much tire as I can.
So, Mike, you were running this, and so last night we saw that dirty air was a huge thing. Is that not as big of a deal here in the next gen at this track?
It is not. You know, it's you lose the front end some coming out of the corner, but not as bad as the Xfinity car. No.
Okay, I was just saying in the Infinity they're like doing like full like lanes apart from each other. Over here it looks like Jerry's maybe trying to move the nose out just about maybe half a car to clean it up.
It's really not that bad. The key here, I think the key to this track, but the key here is just to come back up your corner and get the run out. You can stay right in his tire tracks.
Jerry right there. Ooh, it looks like Corey Sherman might be getting a run here, going into 3 underneath. Nope, he's going to get out of it. pretty much single file here for just a little bit, but that's been the trend. They'll go single file for like a lap or two, make me think they're just going to kind of ride this, maybe this groove out here and do a fuel run, and then all of a sudden everyone's going to start passing each other. Speaking of which, here comes Eric Anderson to the inside.
Yeah, Eric's got a really fast car, so he wants to get up there.
Oh. Catch it, catch it. That new paint job there, Tabasco. Oh, big slide though out of the corner. Don't want to do that too much. Burn those tires very quickly with that.
Yeah, it's like putting hot sauce on them. He missed the jokes.
100% I did. 100%. It's Kyle, front row Kyle Mado. He is back here in 8th position. I think he's one that's just trying to be patient right now.
Yeah, he's back on cycle with everybody, so everybody's got the same tires. I kind of expect Kyle to start slowly picking his way back towards the front now.
Well, that's the question I have. So the way this race is kind of going and the pace you're seeing here, I get Stroud, you would say long run this, save your tires, and you can get them a little later, but it seems like we're getting a little short stints here. So do you think you got to start pressing here a little bit earlier than you would probably plan to do?
Not yet, Chris, not yet. I would still drive it like I expect a green flag run. And then, if we see 1-2 more cautions, then it's time to, start wrecking everybody and get up front.
See, wherever Crank goes, it just seems to be a group of cars.
He's a very popular guy.
He really likes fun his autograph. But, I think, to your point though, that's why I'm always like up at the front in the middle of the race and never at the front at the end of the race. Too early, too soon, Junior. Woo!
Oh,
that got close. Corey Sherman to the outside now. He's going to try to go the long way around Daniel Key.
Yeah, you run that outside, you get a really good run through and off the corner, but you run that outside too much, you're going to burn those right sides, you'll burn that right front, and then in the long run, it'll come back to get you.
Spy on him. Amanda calls the VCR headset. It's the VCR.
It's a Pimax.
Which then I asked Kyle if he knew what you put in a VCR.
Did he say a Betamax? Does
No,
he know what a Betamax is?
He tried to get all technical with things like a video cassette tape.
Yeah.
Calls it that. It's a VHS. Corey is going to get around Daniel here. Looks like he's trying to fight back just a little bit here. Front group is kind of broken away, top 13, and then it's about a 2-second gap back to David Gameflow, Paul Turner, and Frank Bellingham. He is in the background, you see, looking underneath Eric Anderson.
And you'll see Mia will have a hard time getting off that corner. You can't use that whole racetrack. That bottom it's good for the long run. It's hard to pass down there.
He's going to try to send it in here, maybe slide up in front of Garrett. Keep it low, see if he can get a run on Eric now.
Yeah, it looks like that top line's kind of bottled up a little. There it is. Bottled up like a bottle of Tabasco.
Ooh, here we go. Eric to the inside now. Bottle for third with Corey Sherman.
Yeah, and I think what we're seeing now, Chris, is we're 12 laps into this run. You're going to start seeing, I noticed at about 10 laps is when the fall off really started to show itself. So you're going to start seeing the guys that have been easy on their tires come up, and the guys that have kind of pushed a little harder, I expect them to drop back a little.
What you're saying is it's starting to get spicy?
Starting to get pushy. We're going to go 3 wide here, aren't we?
Yeah,
They're going to do it.
Who is going to do it, though? The 97 or the 21?
Yes.
They're going to get it sorted out to the 21. To your point there, it looked like he had a moment off the corner. He's going to drop back, so he had to really get out of the gas. And Kyle Nadeau now is going to try this outside run. Here he is in 7th place, starting to sneak his way up. Like you're talking about, saving those tires. It's starting to show up.
And the thing is these guys are, fighting. They're about to go 3 wide, but they're a second behind the leader. So the more they do this, the more Cody Richardson's just going to be able to run his line, save his tires. Oh, Kyle into the wall.
Jerry almost into the wall big time too. Let's look at Kyle's car. Did he pick up damage into that wall? I don't think so. Maybe just a switch. Oh, 3 wide in front of him though, almost.
They're going to do it.
Oh, they are. They're 3 wide. Eric to the outside. Daniel Keene in the middle. Garrett Johnson on the inside. He's going to send it. Dan's going to tuck in right behind him. Oh, my goodness. Here comes Joey Sainz to the inside. Where'd he come from?
Florida.
Your damage repaired yet in your car? Joey's one of those drivers who's just fast. He's really good at saving tires. He has a lot of long run speed that he has shown all season long. He does have that 1-2 punch though. He's got the short run and he's got the long run speed.
Yeah, Joey's really turned it on this season.
You can hear Eric out of the gas, trying not to get in that wall. Yeah, he is tired. He is pushing. He is super tight right now.
16 laps into this run. That's what happens.
There's Kyle to the inside. There's Joey. Battle for second here. Corey Sherman getting one more a chance to go at it here with Jerry. Cody loves it. Half a second lead now. Boys cannot be able to get it done. Tucks in behind. Here comes Daniel Keene again in the background. Those three wide for that one.
I love it.
This group's pretty much been this way all night. They sorted it out before they hit the corner. David Robertson joining this group up 13 positions. 3 wide again, out of the corner. Justin Horton is making his way back through. As we were watching those 3 wides back there, Mike, Corey Sherman got around Jerry. Can we start to close the gap in on Cody Richardson? Here comes Dan Keene is right there, and Garrett Johnson. These top 5 have kind of broken away from that group in the background.
Yeah, gosh, I hope he can. I was thinking, Chris, so at lap, I'm going to say, not that I was doing math, but 58, I think you can make it to the end from there. Fall off right now. I mean, these guys are a 1.5 seconds slower than their fastest time.
So do you see anybody working strategy come in? That's the question.
That's, yeah.
You see a driver like Eric Anderson or Kyle Nadeau that need... Kyle might be in a good position with kind of the struggles that have been happening in Division 1 right now.
Yeah, Kyle's not going to be brave enough. He's had too much...
Bad luck?
Yeah, this season. To pit early. He won't do it. But will somebody else? I mean, because it's 10 laps early. You're going to be able to pit 10 laps sooner than you have to, than your fuel says you have to. But man, that's 10 laps at a 1.5 seconds faster than everybody else. So
I'm trying to figure out what happened to Carter here. I don't remember him getting damage, and he's 10 seconds back from Dave Sanders and Matt Hall.
Well, he did get damage with crank there, but
oh, I guess yeah, but I mean, it probably looks like it did a good job. I mean, he is significantly off pace.
It's the paint job.
You reminded me of Gary Bowman working his way. He's up 5 spots, cracking the top 10. Eric Anderson, those tires are fading for him. He is now out of the top 10. Still battling though with Joey. Joey's going to clear him this time. And here comes Bob Robertson to the inside.
Say, watch out for that 08. That's somebody we haven't really seen up front all night, and all of a sudden, here he comes.
Yep, slowly working through. Speaking up at the front.
Corey's caught him.
Corey's right there, 1.7 seconds back. That's what Cody said he was seeing. That Toyota. Corey's trying to get bigger lap after lap. Corey trying to go back to back, winning last night in the Ellsworth Esports Rising Star Series. Gary's falling back. Garrett got around him for third. Here comes the run. Does he make a move? He's going to go to the inside.
So close. Holy cow.
Oh, he's going to set it. They're going to bump. Oh. Is this coming to the white?
It's always coming to the white.
He's coming to the white somewhere. That's what you were going to tell me right there?
Yeah.
Oh, they're still side by side. Garrett in the background loves it. Neither of these two are going to blink, though. So Cody's going to try that outside lane to get a run down the backstretch. Or he's going to try the run off the corner. Tuck back in behind. Does he get another run here? Carter Lawson came onto pit road. So Mike trying that early pit strategy to see if that can potentially help him here. Before he's going to push up in the corner there. Have to reset. Garrett's right there, though.
Yeah, it's going to have to be somebody in this front group, you know, back to Eric and Bob. As I say it, there's Eric Anderson going into the pits.
Yeah, so he's coming down pit road. Going to work the strategy. 25 to go.
Yeah, does that bring everybody else?
Does that start the trend? Yeah.
These two battle on Garrett Johnson up here.
Yeah. I mean, Corey maybe burned something off there trying to get around Cody, and now here comes Garrett, but the top three are still right there with each other. Here comes, is Jerry coming in? I think, I thought he was. I thought I saw him veer down a little bit and get off the gas, but he is not. Gary Bowman, though, is coming down pit road.
No risk it, no biscuit. I mean, you're putting yourself at risk here, but man, you'll get. Cody has to respond. He can't let that many guys in this front pack get down and get fresh tires before him.
You see Eric Anderson coming out, so it's going to be a lap down with his pit stop, but does not have to pit again. Is Cody coming in? He's really low. He is not. They're playing with that line down there, making me think they're coming in.
Looks like the 51.
Yep, Jerry
97. Is. Yeah, so a lot of that group, Cody's got to come this next. You got to.
There's Crank Bell. Is he going to get out? He almost gets into the cone. Battling with his teammate, Paul Turner, on the pit road.
Yep, so I'm hearing the 64's coming this time.
I'm Corey. Corey's got an answer to this, though. But it doesn't look like he is. Corey's in a position where it looks like he's going to go out another lap, potentially. Garrett's going to come in, though.
Oh, Cody's coming in hot. Hey, got it. Got it. Yeah, you can come in super aggressive here.
All right, so that's going to shift us around. So Corey Sherman, Stephen Mio, Joey Sainz, and Justin Horton have not come down pit road just yet. Same with Dave Sanders, 22 to go. Everyone, I think, is I think there's a little bit of gun shy. How about this, though? Gary Bowman is going to get around Eric and Jerry, as he came down just a few laps earlier. Here comes Corey. He's coming down pit road now. But Meok, Horton, and Joey are going to stay out, and these three are right on top of each other.
Well, why not? They should put it 3 wide for the lead.
I think Gary Bowman might get around
there it is.
Cody. What?
They were 3 wide for the lead.
Gary Bowman is going to get around Cody Richardson for the lead when this thing sorts out. And Jerry Isaacs is right on Cody's back bumper, but we're staying locked here to the top 3, have not hit yet. You know they're hoping for a caution. That is all this strategy is at this point.
They just don't want to be the caution.
Nope, and they're still not going to come down. They are going to go out another lap here. 20 to go. Dave Sanders is finally going to come onto pit road. He's got some heavy damage, so that will just now leave the top 3.
Oh,
And they are going to wreck, but
no caution. What the
no caution. It's no caution. But Justin Horton, he's got heavy damage. He's going to try to get it onto pit road. Joey Sainz is now coming down pit road. Oh, he doesn't look too happy though, but he's going to aggressive entry. Oh my goodness, Mike, you were saying it. You want the caution, you want to be the caution, and they almost had it, but they were almost it.
Yeah, it looked like the same thing that happened with Justin and I. It's just side drafting, and there's just not enough room to be that close.
It's going to turn it over to Meok here. When Meok pits, this will cycle around to Gary Bowman on point. Eric Anderson will be second, Cody Richardson third, and Jerry Isaacs fourth. And Kyle Nadeau fifth. Meok's going to stay out. He's
31 laps into this run. I don't know where. Like he's going to run out of fuel here real soon. So
let's listen in. Is he doing the save? No. The fuel window I got was 30 laps.
Yeah. And that was pushing it for me. Mine was 29 and a half. I use a little more fuel than everybody else always has, but yeah, he's 31 laps into this run. He's got to come this time. Doesn't look like it.
No, he's staying out. And I'm not hearing the clutch or anything. Yeah, he last hit lap 37. Look at this battle, though, here. This will be when Meok does come down. This is a battle now for second. Cody Richardson, the inside of Gary Bowman. 2 lap differences on tires. Jerry's there as well.
Yeah, but look what that short pit did for Gary. He was running somewhere in 9th and a couple seconds back from the lead. And now here he is up here battling for what will be the lead.
Jerry's
It's
there.
like
And
the
how
21's
about,
coming this time.
Yep, 21 is coming down pit road, getting it slowed down. How about Kyle Nadeau, too? He was back in like 9th as well, and here he is, and will be what is 5th place. Cody Richardson made the pass. Gary Bowman is falling back. Jerry's there as well. Jerry's got 1 lap of fresher tires. Now does Kyle turn it on if he was saving anything?
Yeah, now it's, 16 to go. Now it's time to go.
Now it's time to go. Gary is not content in second. He is moving around, trying to find a run, trying to find a lane. Kyle with a big moment there. Had to go way low. Jerry now to the inside. Jerry's going to clear Gary. Can he keep the momentum up, though? Can he get back to that bumper of Cody Richardson?
Well, we saw it look like Jerry was faster mid-run, and then Cody was faster longer in the run. So we'll see if Jerry can try to time this correctly and maybe put Cody into 3rd, 4th, 5th place. Maybe we won't have to talk to Cody today.
There are 6 cars right here in contention. They're all right with each other. They are separated by only 0.7 of a second. tail end. I think Kyle might be. I would say he's still trying to save tires, but oh, Eric's starting to gap here a little bit. If I'm Kyle, I'm going to try to get around Eric as quickly as I can. But you also wonder if Kyle's done the math and knows he does not have to be as aggressive.
Come on, you talk to Kyle on Wednesdays. Did he do the math? No.
He told me there's no M in Wednesday is for math.
Yeah. So.
Oh, here comes Corey Sherman to the outside of Jerry.
Yeah, and Corey's got the freshest set of tires out of this whole group.
Can he make quick work, though? That's what he's going to want to do. Looks like he is going to. Yep, he is. Oh, my goodness. You can see there was a little hesitation. Am I clear? He's got a really, really late entry into one, but that's certainly up with these big runs, I think, down the backstretch.
Yeah, you see Cody running all the way down there by the white line. I found that one lane up was just a better for the run out, so, and that's where Corey's running.
Right, earlier they went door to door in the corner. A little bit more space this round. Almost, maybe. See, Jerry's going to stay up, though. Can't get it done, though.
Yeah, Corey was really nice on that entry. Didn't send it. Cody was able to just stay in it a little better, get that run on the outside.
Didn't send it yet.
Yet. Yeah, we're 12 to go. There's still a little bit of patience left in there. Look at Kyle Nadeau coming up here.
Yeah, he is right on that back bumper. They have kind of separated. Eric Anderson's kind of lost this group here. Eric might have just pushed a little bit too early, too late, but he also has the oldest tires out of this group, hitting at lap 60. Where he's getting that deep run again. One more lap and the 64 could have blocked it.
Oh, he's really high, holding Cody way up there.
Trying to take that momentum. Oh my goodness. I thought they were going to hit again. Here they are, still side by side. Oh! I mean, Jerry right now has got the best view of this.
Yeah, he's just trying to figure out which one of these guys are going to wreck and which one isn't, so he can stay behind them. What a battle.
This is an awesome battle. 10 to go. Coming to 9 now across the line. Cody's still leading. Corey's right there, though. One of these laps, Corey's going to go full send into one, though.
Right there.
Looks like he's just trying to get set up, and so's Cody Richardson for the run. They're side by side. Kyle got around Gary in the background. They stay here. I mean, it is still potentially a 5-car battle for this race win here tonight. Coming to 8 to go. Still side by side for the lead.
Yeah, these front two keep getting higher and higher on the racetrack on that entry. Corey's giving less and less room to Cody on that entry, so this is it's getting a little crazy.
He's got a good run down here, down the backstretch.
Oh, he's got to get out of it. He's going to slide up into him, and then is able to get back in before Cody is. Holy cow.
Seven to go. Jerry's right there. Here comes Kyle.
Cody's all the way clear here, so.
Cody's going to clear. Corey's going to tuck in behind, have to reset here.
Really good run entering. Oh, hang on. Little tap will do.
And now Gary with the older tires, he's starting to fade at the back just a little bit.
Gary's got to run on Corey here. Corey's got to run on Cody.
And Cody went way high up on the wall.
Yeah, that's going to give Corey a really good run down here.
I tell you, the driver who loves it, though, is Kyle. Coming to 5 to go. I thought Jerry was going to take him 3.
So did I.
Well,
Here, look at that run Kyle's got coming.
I almost thought Jerry was going to get a run, too.
Yeah, we're going to be 2 by 2 here.
Now to the inside. Can he help Corey?
And Cody's really, really high in 1 and 2. Jerry's going to get that run on Corey's. Corey going to give him room? He does.
Kyle's just not close enough to really help Corey with the run. Cody still leading the way here.
And Corey should be able to slide job. Jerry back to Cody.
He's back to Cody. He had a really good run in 3 and 4 right there. 4 to go. Still side by side for the lead.
Jerry's got a big run, and Gary's right back there, and here's Kyle. Holy cow.
I'll tell you, it is any of these 5 right here can pick up the win.
Kyle's underneath Jerry for 3rd.
Corey Sherman would love to win and secure his way. Look at they're door to door for second too, Kyle and Jerry. Oh, I think lap lead here might go to. No, nope. Cody's still going to get him at the line.
Holy cow. Jerry gets by Kyle. 3 to go. Oh. Jerry's got a really good run.
Jerry keeps getting really good runs here, but you just wonder at what point is he possibly going to take it 3?
You have to. These guys won't give up this. Oh, it's Corey and Cody getting into each other. These guys won't give up this side by side. You got to stick your nose in there.
Not 2 to go. Cody again.
And Kyle's getting another run on Jerry to stick his nose in here. Cody's clear this time. Jerry's to the outside of Corey. That's going to help Cody.
He's going to have to rebound here. I mean, that's a pretty good clear. 1 to go. Corey might have burned everything up. He is losing it here. Coming to the white flag. 1 more lap. Cody Richardson is starting to pull away.
Yeah, Jerry's going to clear Corey, I think, into 1 here. He's got a pretty good run. Can he get to Cody? Cody all the way down at that yellow, and then Corey on the outside.
Oh, Corey's getting to the wall. Gary's going to get into the wall. Is that going to put Kyle and the dough into it? Here comes Jerry, though. Does he have anything going into the final turn? Jerry's going to go full send mode here.
Oh, we're going to be side by side for 3rd back here.
And across the line, it is going to be Cody Richardson bringing home a win. Jerry Isaacs in 2nd, and Kyle Nadeau going to be 3rd place tonight, edging out Corey Sherman. Holy smokes, what a finish to this race, Mike.
Yeah, that was one of the best last 15 laps we've seen in a while.
That it was. That was a real fun race.
The only thing that could have made it better is, well, we know.
All right, now I got to go find all these yahoos. Oh, here we go. Oh, he's going to wreck the car.
He can't drive anyway.
Well, now he can't bring this car to Vegas. Going to bring home a win here tonight. But, wow, what a final 15 laps there. Cody, what a race.
Oh, that was awesome. That's the toughest I've had to work all season, I think, and it was great racing up there. That was a lot of fun. Glad I could bring home the victory today.
So talk me through this race. It looked like earlier we had some string of some cautions, but towards the end there, you started to see some drivers come down pit road. Was it once you saw Kyle and Gary go down, you went, all right, time to come down and not give them that advantage?
Well, we had already planned that we were going to split that last run in half there. The fall off wasn't bad at the beginning, but after about 10 or 15 laps, man, it fell off a cliff into the 40-second bracket. The draft was helping that a little bit, but I knew that tires were going to be good. I think Eric on our team there made a call to pit a little bit earlier, came out in front of me whenever I made my pit stop. I knew Jerry and Corey were fast all night long. I wasn't sure where Kyle was. Knew he led some laps earlier in the race, but Corey gave me a run for my money before we made the pit stops there. Gave me a run for my money for about 10 laps there at the end, side-by-side racing. I was trying to tow Jerry along just to try to keep Corey one car further behind, make another car for him to pass, but that was a lot of fun, and again, glad I could bring it home tonight.
Well, before we transition and talk about Vegas for next week, from a team perspective, your team came in with an 8-point lead, but looks like you're going to have 3 drivers in the top 10 tonight. That's going to give you a nice cushion in the next week as a team.
Well, you must have the team names mixed up because we were actually 8 points down coming into here. We're Man Down Motorsports, not Crash Test Dummies, so
maybe
we were 8 the wrong way. So hopefully 3 of us in the top 10 there will bump us above them. We can go into Vegas with a lead and at least the team championship, and I think we've got at least 2 drivers, a Division 1, Division 3 driver in the playoffs there still eligible as far as I know. We'll see if Eric can squeeze his way in there too for Division 2, but I think we have a chance at least 2 championships next week.
It'll be close into Division 2. I do think you'll have a Division 3, but talk me through Vegas next week. Second run at a championship. What's your thoughts?
Man, this will be this is my 4th season. 2 of the 3 previous ones I've made the Final Four and just not been able to do anything with it. Hopefully, I've had a little bit more time in this car and everything, got a little bit more time to practice. Hopefully I can go into Vegas and we go caution-free. That's where it seems like my strength is whenever we have caution-free races, long green flag runs and green flag pit stops. Hopefully we can keep it from being a caution fest and I can go out there, get a nice gap and just maintain from the lead. That's my plan, but isn't that everybody's plan every race? And you know what they say, everybody's got a plan until you get punched in the face, so.
That is right. There we go. Well, all right. Well, I'm going to turn the floor over to you here. Race winner tonight. Still collecting those stickers.
Hey, stickers are winners. I like stickers on my car, so we'll keep slapping them on there. Thank you, Chris, up here doing this in the booth. I don't know if Mike's up here with you or not. I know he was on the racetrack, had some trouble early on. But thank you for putting this on every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at the Cyber Thunder Broadcast Network. Thanks to Wheels for Warriors USA for being our title sponsor. Again, hopefully they come back next season doing great things for our veterans. Raised a lot of money for them over the last few weeks. Hopefully we can keep them as a sponsor and keep that up as well. I want to say thanks to all the sponsors on the car, Mad Sim Racing, Javicki Insurance, Alien Awards, Track Racer, Great Hire HR. I'm sure I'm missing a couple, but they're all there on the car somewhere. You can see them. I want to say hi to all the friends and family out there. Hi, Mom. And make sure everybody checks out madsimracing.com and intotheapex.com. New podcast episodes every weekend.
There we go. Hi, Mom. All right. Congrats, Cody. And maybe we'll be talking to you again next week from Vegas.
I hope you're talking to me while I'm hoisting a trophy. That's what I really want.
There we go. We'll keep our eye on it. Good luck next week.
Thank you very much, Chris. Have a good night.
You too. All right. Let's get him out of there. Now, Mike, I know you were in the pits, but you're up here with me now, and you caught up with second place, Mr. Jerry Isaacs.
Jerry, what a run tonight, man. You had the best seat in the house that last 15 laps. I know you wanted to keep sticking your nose in there, but talk us through that last 15 laps and what you were seeing up in front of you.
Oh that was some crazy racing, wasn't it? Those guys were banging doors, having a really good race. They were a little faster than me, obviously, so they were ahead. And I was just trying to see if I could sneak in and get a place here or there, and they just kept going back and forth, and I couldn't. And then all of a sudden, I know Kyle's up there with me.
Yeah, I'm sure you saw it. It pulled everybody kind of back to you, just kind of waiting on those guys. So that last pit run, Jerry, I know you guys pit a little early. Was that the plan, or were you responding to everybody else going in the pits?
For me, I burn up my right front that first run, first long run. I guess it was late in the race, but the first long run, I burn up my right front. I was starting to fall back, and I knew it. So part of the reason I pit early was just because I needed some tires, and then I knew I would need to save. But that was kind of around the midpoint between that run, if we stayed green, which we did. So it was planned maybe a lap or two early just because of tires.
Gotcha. So one more race. I'm pretty sure you're going to head into Vegas with the points lead in Division 2. How do you feel about your chances there at Vegas in the championship race?
I'm excited. I don't know. I'm going to have to put in a lot of practice. I usually do, but I'll put in a bunch of practice and see what I can do.
Well, Jerry, we'll be rooting for you. Hopefully you'll get a one spot further ahead and put that 64 in your rearview mirror next week.
That's the goal, man. I thought I could do it tonight, and every time I got in front of him, it'd take him about a lap or two to get in front of me. I just didn't start out fast enough, but I have to thank him for towing me around the track for most of the race. I really appreciate that, 64.
Well, at least somebody appreciates the 64. Hey, Jerry, congrats on that second place, man. I mean, that was a great run tonight. It was a lot of fun to watch. I'm going to turn the floor over to you and let you give your shout outs.
Yeah, as always, Mike, Chris, thanks you guys for the broadcast, Cyber Thunder Broadcast Network. Thanks, Cyber Thunder Racing League, and Wheels for Warriors USA for sponsoring it. And, of course, Mad Sim Racing for putting me in the car. And last, usual. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. All right, kick Jerry out of here. Jerry, good luck next week.
Thanks, man. Hope to talk to you next week.
Kick him out. And guess what, Chris? I see you standing there with front row Kyle Nadeau.
Front row, Kyle Nadeau going to come home third. Valiant effort there at the end. We've been talking to the last two about these crazy last 15 laps. What was going through your mind watching them all battle? Were you just trying to pick and choose your way through the best way?
I was just like, come on, boys, get closer, get closer, get closer. Come on, just make a little bit of contact. I just got to sneak through. But, man, like, watching it was just, wow. Like, Cody and I were talking about it. There's no words to describe how good of a battle that was to watch, the top two. And then when I finally got there, Jerry and I had a good battle, and it was like, geez. Once this track cools off, it's an amazing track to race on, especially with these cars.
So we know coming into tonight, you were kind of knowing you had to have a really good run here tonight, potentially even win with some of the heavy hitters in the Division 1. Some bad luck fell the way of three drivers ahead of you, so I'm pretty confident in saying you're going to make your way to Vegas. How you feeling about next week?
Oh, hey, you know what? Finally, I've got some good luck on my side, so I got rid of all that bad luck, and you know what? Anything can happen in Vegas.
How nervous were you pitting tonight?
Very. I actually came over the iRacing chat and said 97 pitting. I'm going to apologize right now.
Well, it worked out. You were saving some tires, but when it mattered, you turned it on, and you're going to come home with a third place finish, getting around Corey, trying to go back to back. But Kyle, you're going to get done third place and advance into Vegas next week for a championship. I'm going to turn the floor over to you.
Well, I just want to say thank you to Wheels for Warriors USA for sponsoring the series. You and Mike for broadcasting the race tonight. My grandma for watching. My girlfriend and my parents for watching. Everybody for racing clean. It was an awesome race throughout the whole field. Yeah, I think that's everything.
All right, well, we'll let you back down and celebrate. There was someone in the chat rooting for you. I'm going to ask you later who it was. Not put you on blast about it on the air, but congrats here tonight.
I got an idea on who it was.
But maybe we will be catching up with you hopefully next week at Vegas.
Well, hey, let's make her 2 championships next week.
There we go. All right, Kyle, congrats here tonight. We'll see you next week.
See you next week.
All right, we're going to kick him out of here. Mike, that is going to do it here tonight. The elimination race is over. That means we are heading into the championship round next week. Let's go through final results here tonight, because what a crazy finish this race was. We just talked to the top three: Cody Richardson, Jerry Isaacs, and Kyle Nadeau. Fourth place, Corey Sherman, going to come in with that top 5 run. Gary Bowman in 5th. Eric Anderson, a really good run here in 6th place. Dan Keene started on the pole, is going to come home 7th. Garrett Johnson in 8th. Bob Rogerson 9th. And Stephen Mioch going to round out the top 10.
Yeah, and then the other Rogerson, the Roger Rogerson, Dave Rogerson there in 11th. Paul Turner all the way up to 12th. I'm pretty sure Paul probably started in the back because that's what he likes to do. Crank Bell, your series director, in 13th. Dave Gainforth, good run there in 14th. Chris Letts in 15th. Stephen Music in, Leroy Koblenz in 16th. Stephen Music in 17th. Matt Hall in 18th. You gotta flip it, Chris. There you go. 19th, Dave Sanders. Carter Lawson all the way back in 20th. Well, I'm going to finish it out here because I'm on the rest of it. Joey Signs, 21st. Neil Hale, 22nd. Justin Horton, 23rd. Cody Meadows, bad luck for Cody tonight, in 24th. That's going to really hurt his championship hopes. The best driver in the field in 25th. And Andy Court going to round it out with some internet issues in 26th.
Yep. We stalled long enough to see if we get the points updated. We can't do them in our software the way the divisions are scored, but Mike, I feel pretty confident with what I'm going to say. Division 1, I believe we are going to see Cody Richardson, Kyle Nadeau, and Dave Sanders will be the 3 drivers running for a championship. If you remember last season, Cody Richardson's probably going to want to restart, nowhere near Dave Sanders.
Yeah. As long as Dave doesn't start up front, we'll all be okay.
Yeah, but I do believe the cautions here tonight are going to send home, or not the cautions, but some of the damage we saw are going to send home a Cody Meadows and a Carter Lawson from tonight. In Division 2, we know Jerry Isaacs is going to go in. Let's see, Justin Horton, down in 23rd. That might be close. Mioch is probably going to advance with a top 10. I think Eric Anderson might sneak his way in. It was a pretty big gap from Justin Horton to Eric Anderson, but Eric finished 6th, and Justin Horton finished in 23rd. What's that, 18 points? 17 points.
Yeah.
That might send Eric Anderson in, so we'll know for sure here once points are updated. And then in Division 3, Daniel Keene, I'm pretty confident, is going to make his way in with a 7th place finish tonight. Corey Sherman is going to advance in, and David Rogerson, I believe, will advance in as well. So that is going to send home Paul Turner and Jeremy Flanagan in Division 3. So next week, it is the championship race, Mike. It's championship night all 3 nights. We got the trucks at Charlotte.
I'm excited for that one.
Where's Wednesday night again? Rockingham. We're at the Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rockingham on Wednesday night. And then we will be Las Vegas under the lights to round out the opening season of 2023. It has been a great one, but we got one more week left. We're going to be crowning some champions. If you have not yet, hey, hit that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on. Come join us here on the Cyber Thunder Broadcast Network, bringing all the racing action from the Cyber Thunder Racing League. Say that 10 times fast, Mike. But what do you say, Mike? We close this out and head to championship week.
I think I'll hang out with you next week during championship week. Let's do that.
Let's do that for sure. It is going to be a lot of fun. We will see you all next week. Enjoy your weekend. Later.
Bye-bye.